welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, even share my video. Check out some of my other videos, maybe. This video is my June favorites, and I have a lot of products to show you, so let's jump right in. Starting off, I have my Biore, or Biore, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I think it's Biore. And it's the baking soda for combination. This stuff is amazing, doesn't smell weird, leaves my skin clean and fresh, so I definitely recommend this one because this is good. I also like the Dual Action Moisturizer. It's supposed to be oil free from Clean and Clear. It's very good. It says it's supposed to prevent pimples, but I still get them, so I don't think that's true. But whatever. I love the Mario Rose Water Spray. This stuff is amazing. It actually is supposed to be a regular facial spray and a setting spray. So you can use it for both, which I do. I think I spray it like once in the morning after I do my makeup all the time. Next, I love the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This stuff is amazing to take off your makeup. When I take off my makeup, I go through, it depends obviously what I'm wearing, but if I'm wearing foundation, I start off with my Equate exfoliating wipes first, just to get a lot of the excess off, and then go in with this, and then finally wash my face. I don't know why I do it that way, I just do. The Equate, these are cucumber, aloe, and green tea. All this stuff does really leave my skin feeling baby smooth, so I do recommend doing it that way. Use the wipes, use the cleansing water, wash your face, use the moisturizer, then spray the Mario spray on, and then your skin does feel really good. For lips, I use the Rose Salve by the C.O. Bigelow Company. This stuff has been around forever. Apparently it was established in 1838. My family has always used this stuff, and I happen to like it. I got mine at Bath & Body Works. I think I paid $5.99 or something like that. But Ulta does sell it. I don't know if they have an actual website. I've never looked. The product does not say. It does have a number you can call. But you can use this on your cuticles, face, knees, elbows, lips. This is like an overall product, and it's really, really good. I use it especially after like exfoliating your lips. It feels really nice. If you get it Ulta, the tin version is blue there. Bath & Body Works is red. I didn't notice that until I went in, but yeah, if you buy the tube, because it does come in a tube form like this, it's a little different. I find that the formula is a little weird with it, but that's just me. I personally like the tin version. It is quite difficult to get the cap off sometimes. Like, I struggle, but this stuff is good, that's why I keep buying it. Primers for the eyes. I use 3 different things for my eyes. I use the NYX HD concealer sometimes. I use the Urban Decay primer. And then if I'm using glitter or glittery shadows, shimmer shadows, I use the NYX Glitter Glue. And these are like my 3 holy grail products for priming the eyes. They're just perfect. I guess it really depends on the look I'm going for. Like if I'm using my Brazil palette, I go in with this first. If I'm just doing a basic shimmer shadow, I use this. And then if I'm just doing like a basic shadow, like my Too Faced shadows, I don't really need as much. I can just use this. This I find to be really clear. This gives me more like an opaque kind of starting ground, and then this is just for glitter. I mean, you could use it for a regular shadow, but I wouldn't suggest it because it might clump and be weird. To prime my face, I use the e.l.f. hydrating one. This one's like the bluish green one, so if you go to the store, it's the blue green one, and it says hydrating face primer. I get really dry in here, extremely dry in my nose area, and it is super embarrassing, and matte formulations on me just look so bad. So this I still can't use a matte formula even with this, but this does help to not look so bad and that dry flakiness. And yes, I do exfoliate, so that has nothing to do with it. It's just I have really bad skin in this area, and it wasn't always that way. It wasn't until after I had a baby, but kids do that to you. Next up, I love the Infallible Pro Glow. This stuff is amazing. It says it's only medium coverage, but I find that I get full coverage out of it. It says it's 24-hour wear, radiant. I don't notice looking more glowy with it, but I do have a product I pair with it, and I'll show you in a minute. And it's supposed to work all night, so, and be air light. So, I mean, it is really good. I do find that it is very light on the face. You don't really feel it on your face at all. It's not one of those foundations where you, like, can sense that it's there, if that makes sense. Maybe not. If you have a foundation or a primer suggestion for dry or combination skin, drop it in the comments below, because I would love to try out new primers and new foundations that would be better suited for my skin. I try not to buy high-end foundation just because most of the time if I am putting it on, it's not on long. I don't really like wearing foundation because I feel like it clogs my skin up a little bit. I know it's a little weird, but I prefer to just go natural because I do like my natural skin and my freckles and stuff. But when I do want to do like a full face, I use that one now more than the Maybelline one I talked about in the last one. But yeah, so for brows, I use the NYX Eyebrow Cake powder in Brunette. I prefer powders over cream products just because I like a more believable brow. I don't always do my brows, so when I do them, I use this just because I want it to look more realistic. Because on me, I feel like the pomades look a little weird. But for face contouring, I talked about this in my highlighting video. I use this portion for a setting my makeup, and then I do sometimes contour with this. This is really good. Honestly, for $3-4, it doesn't get any better than that. NYX Duochromatic in Twilight Tint. Favorite highlighter, always will be. I don't think I'll find anything I love more. For blush, I got, for my birthday back in May, I got a Tarte blush called Party. I'm trying to get it open. And it is super pretty. It's not a bam in your face type of blush. It's a blush that you can build up. And I like that because it's not something that you have to worry about looking clown-like with. It's very like subtle and very natural. So I like that. I love the NYX Face Body Glitters. These are so pretty. I have this one, and you can just see it's so nice. For eyeliners, I have a whole bunch right here. I lost one of my letters, so I only have this Urban Decay one. I prefer the color Perversion more, but like I said, I lost it. So I have Black Velvet. I like this one too. I just prefer Perversion more, but like I said, I lost it, so I'm just showing this one. For other waterliners, I use the Smashbox liners. I have a nude one and a white one. I have Blink and Bubbly. Sorry, the writing on this one, I don't know what Smashbox was really thinking with this nude liner, because they put like nude writing on it, so you really can't read it. So I'm not sure what they were going for there. I almost dropped it. That's why I made that face. I like the NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil. When I'm doing bright colors, I tend to use this as a base if I want it to really pop. I did a Sailor Moon collab on Instagram, and to tint my brows, I used this. It worked pretty well for me, but it did make the pink look more purple. But I will actually use that sometimes on my waterline as well, but most times I use it as a base for bright eyeshadows. I have the NYX White Pencil. This is in the color CFT L03 White, and this is just a white liquid liner I really like. And then for black liquid liners, I like e.l.f. And I like the Scandalous Scandalous Eyes that I got from Influencer. It is a really good eyeliner. The only thing with the e.l.f. one is, if you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest it. Just because, although it's cheap, you can end up getting it all over your face. I accidentally did that because it tends to drip, at least the one I have. It's a little bit too liquidy, but I like working with it, and because I know how to work with liquid liner, it's perfect. But for a first timer, I would suggest a pen because it's a little bit more mess proof. You're not going to get it all over your face and look weird, because it's, I mean, unless that's the look you're going for, then by all means. But I personally don't want a bunch of liner all over my face. For lips, I also love the Oh My Gloss lip oil tint. This stuff, I use it practically every day. I do switch off and on between the Rosebud Salve and this one, just because sometimes it's easier to grab this one and get it out of the tube. I got this sent to me by Influencer, just like the Scandal Eyes, and they didn't pay me to like it. I happen to like it. So that was a really good thing. And no, just because I work with them doesn't mean I will like every product they send me. They sent me Maybelline liquid lips, and I wasn't a fan of them, and I did mention in my review, I personally don't like them unless I wear a lip gloss with them, and that defeats the purpose because they're supposed to be matte. So yeah, so I don't like everything that's sent to me for free. So there's that. For lips, lip liner, my favorite is the NYX nude one. This is perfect. It's in the shade Natural. I like it to line my lips. I also got the Unicorn Tears. This is such a pretty lipstick, and just the name of it is like says it all. It's like blue, but it also has like pinks and purples, and it's like really cool to use. I don't know, I loved it, and my Ulta finally had it, so I was like, I'm getting it, and I wear it a lot. I also like, let's grab these up. I like the BH Cosmetics Zap. I use this a few times this month. Sometimes the looks I do don't always look right with it, but I actually do really like this lipstick. I think it's really cool because it's like a minty color. It's so nice, and I think I paid like $3.99, so that's a bargain. And I also loved the BH Esmeralda, yes, Esmeralda liquid lipstick. This stuff is so cool. It will kind of flake off a little bit, like right in here as you're talking, eating and stuff, but I don't think it's meant to be like worn long wear. It's just that it is what it is type of product, but I do like it. It's very good. And then, as always, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Those are amazing. The NYX Sugar Pie. This is a really good lip gloss. This is the Mega Shine, and it has a little bow right here. I love the packaging on this. It's just so pretty. But I do like the lip gloss. I was going to say lipstick. And I have it on my face today. Trying to grab them all up. The Better Than Sex Mascara. Like I said, I tend to have the other one on hand, but sometimes when I'm doing things, I do grab this one because it's smaller. It's a little bit more travel size, but it's a little bit more expensive. So I don't plan to repurchase it because I bought the L'Oreal one, and I plan to do a video showing you kind of like how they both compare, because it's supposed to be a dupe for it, but that's a different video. I also really love the Victoria's Secret lip creams. They're supposed to be velvet mattes. I don't find that they dry completely matte until like 4 or 5 hours later, but I like the formulation. They feel really comfortable on the lips. They're not drying, and they smell really good. And then the NYX Oh Baby Glows. I love these. I put them on underneath my foundation to give me a little bit of an extra glow, just because, like I said, I am prone to being a little like dry, and this helps give me a little bit of illumination. So for palettes, I really love the NYX Ultimate Brights. It's really good for some makeup looks I did. just turned out amazing with it. The Take Me to Brazil palette, which is so pretty. I've done a lot of looks with both these palettes, and they're just so cool to have. And they're relatively reasonably priced. I mean, unless you don't have $16 to spend on the NYX palette, go with the Brazil because it's usually on sale. I think right now it's on sale for like $8 through BH, so that's definitely. And then the Club Tropicana. I like this one because sometimes I just want a shimmer shadow, and these are really pretty foils, as you can see. And you get a lot of them. I think right now it's like $7 or $8 online through BH, so do go check out their link for these palettes if you like them. But yeah, that is all my favorites for June. I know it was a lot of products and I feel a little winded going through them all, but I really do like all these products. I do use them, if not every day, most of the time throughout the month. That's obviously I switch it up depending on what I'm doing, especially for collabs. Sometimes I can't use the lip cream. I have to go with something like this. So it really depends on what look I'm going for, which ones I mix it up and do. And if you're wondering what's on my eyes, I am using the Jekyll and Hyde palette. I did a birthstone collab, so I did emerald. That's why I have green on. Typically I don't wear green shadows that often. But yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to watch some of my older videos, and I'll see you next time.